Little mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear and trembling stand. Ponder nothing earthly minded, for with blessing it is.
Good afternoon. Deacon Greg checking in for a spiritual thought of the day. You know, with everything going on right now with us in our lives, I just got asked this week, did I think that this whole coronavirus situation and quarantine has anything to do with God wanting to cleanse the world? Wow, that's quite a question, and I have no idea what the answer is, other than God can do anything he wants. But I see this whole situation have a certain amount of evilness to it. And when I think of evil, I think of Satan. So I guess, in my opinion, this could very well be something that Satan is driving. You know, his mission is to take over the world and separate us from God. So you think about it, that's kind of what this virus is doing right now, separating us from God. At least in the physical sense. You know, I've been a security consultant for about 15 years, and people or businesses or schools hired me to help protect them. And as strange as it is to think about it, if Satan hired me as a consultant to help him, I would have to tell him probably the best way for you to be successful in your mission is to separate God's people from God. And by doing that, you know, by not letting us go to church, and no matter what our faith, religion is, that we can't worship our God, that it's going to help, you know, Satan succeed. And as Catholics, we are no longer being able to receive the body and blood of Christ, the one thing that separates us from all the other Christian religions. So I just think that we have to fight back. And how do we fight back? Well, you know, we all tell people to talk to God every day. You know, I'm going to step it up a little bit and say not only talk to God every day, but pray to God every day. Because I think there's no better time than now for us to spend more time in prayer. And why not use the best spiritual weapon that we have in our arsenal, and called Rosary beads. Now, I'm sure many of us have Rosary beads, or were given them, you know, whether it be for First Communion or Confirmation. And maybe we still have them, maybe we don't. But I would suggest that if you have them, to take them out and try praying them again, if you haven't done it for a while. Now, you know, these are mine. I'll be honest with you, I've carried Rosary beads almost my entire life. It would have been very rare that you could walk up to me and say, hey, let me see your Rosary beads, that I don't take out my beads. I got that from my dad. I think my dad was almost killed in World War II, and I think he became very religious and thankful to God, and that just was something passed on to me. I've been kind of rough on Rosary beads because I carry them every day, not because I pray them every day. I can't tell you that. I wish I could, and I need to pray them more. But I can't think of a better time than now than to take out our Rosary beads and say them, whether you're by yourself or with a family member or some friends. There's recently an email that just went around that said, why don't we get at least 1 million families to say at least 1 million rosaries? I think it's an awesome challenge. And so I challenge every one of you all watching this to say the rosaries. Now, I also realize that it might be in a while since you've done it. And it's, you know, we might remember the Hail Marys and the Our Father part, right? But it gets a little confusing on some of the in-between prayers, the smaller prayers. And certainly, I think people get a little confused on which mystery that you say on which day and what time of year. I got an answer for you. Go on the internet, type in interactive rosary, it'll come up, and you can actually do a virtual rosary. And some of the ones I've seen keeps you right on track to say the exact same, the right prayer at the right bead. And that you dedicate this rosary for all the people that have been affected by this virus, that are suffering or have died or lost a loved one, for all the first responders out there, and of course our medical heroes that are on the front lines, risking their own life to save others. So that's my thought of the day, and to challenge everyone to take out the best spiritual weapon we got and ask for God to intercede in this virus. Hope everyone has a great day. You're safe out there, and may the Lord be with you.